Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Friday, June 26, 2026. I am Diedra Sealey. In the headlines, Guelph Fisherman's Birthday Stage Show cancelled amid police directives. Grenada becomes the first in the OECS to launch nationwide Vision Care initiative. Energy Minister Karine James unveils E2 C2 campaign to drive national energy savings, and National Mental Health Policy and Suicide Prevention Plan fast-tracked. Regionally, Venezuela rescues underway after deadly earthquakes. Internationally, scientists rush to make Ebola vaccine for new outbreak. In sports, unbroken 103-run partnership revives Windies after middle order collapse. Plus, busy weekend in the making in GFA Women's League. Details right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. The Guelph Improvement Committee has announced the cancellation of the traditional Fisherman's Birthday Stage Show scheduled for the evening of June 29th, citing directives issued by the Royal Grenada Police Force. The decision has sparked disappointment within the community and prompted calls for greater consultation in preserving one of Grenada's most cherished cultural celebrations. In a release issued on Friday, the committee confirmed that some activities marking Fisherman's Birthday will proceed on Monday, June 29th, beginning with a 9 a.m. Mass at St. Peter's Church, followed by the traditional procession to Lance Bay for the blessing of the boats. However, organizers say a number of directives issued by the Royal Grenada Police Force have impacted the event's traditional format. Among them are the denial of a request to close Lance Road, a requirement for vehicular traffic to remain free-flowing at all times, restrictions on vendors and musical entertainment, and a prohibition on erecting a main stage on the roadway. As a result, the Guelph Improvement Committee has cancelled the evening stage show that was scheduled for 8 p.m. on June 29th. Instead, community-based celebrations approved by police are expected to continue until midnight. While expressing appreciation for the long-standing partnership with the Royal Grenada Police Force, the committee said it was disappointed that a collaborative solution balancing public safety concerns with the preservation of tradition could not be reached. The committee noted that over the years, practical measures had successfully allowed emergency access while permitting the celebrations to continue safely. The issue has drawn public reaction, including protests from some villagers. The RGPF hierarchy, including Commissioner Randy Connaught, was visibly active in Guelph on Friday and clarified that the Guelph situation would not be unique, but a policy decision going forward.
The main thoroughfares are becoming a very busy place. We have larger vehicles, we have larger emergency appliances, fire trucks and otherwise, and tankers, and certainly those cannot navigate on the public roadway to those narrow and sharp corners. And to erect an obstruction into that place where not just the community and the committee, but everyone who patronizes in this event can come and have a very good time at Guelph in Fisherman's Bay. And I want to give full assurance of the support of the RGPF. We will be there to ensure the safety of this event and continuing to do so in the years to come.
Meanwhile, cultural activist and former Senator Arlie Gill described Fisherman's Birthday as belonging to the people of Guelph. In an opinion piece, Gill reflected on growing up in Marigot and attending the festivities annually, saying the celebration represents generations of fisher folk, vendors, musicians, churches, and families who have sustained the tradition. He argued that while traditions can evolve, they should not be changed without the involvement of the people who built them.
29 June comes every year, so that this last-minute decision and discussions held between the police and the Guelph Improvement Committee is unacceptable, really. And I really call upon the authorities to ensure that alternative measures can be had to ensure that the people of Guelph, the people of St. John's can celebrate the Fisherman's Birthday as we want to, as we need to, and as pursuant to all of the traditions. It can happen. What it needs is work from the police, work from the Guelph Improvement Committee, and all those concerned.
Other planned activities for the annual celebration include a fish exhibition and multi-sector showcase, aquatic events, novelty competitions, and family-oriented entertainment throughout the day. Grenada has become the first country in the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States to launch the Restoring Vision Initiative, a program aimed at improving access to vision care through the country's primary healthcare system. Details in this report from Chrislina John.
The initiative was officially launched on Thursday at the Health Center in Malmont St. David, and the distribution of free reading glasses is already underway for eligible residents. The nationwide program is being implemented by the Ministry of Health in partnership with Restoring Vision and is expected to provide 50,000 Grenadians with near vision eyeglasses over the next 12 months, helping to address age-related vision loss. Health and Wellness Minister Philip Telesford says the initiative goes beyond improving eyesight, noting that it will enhance productivity, restore dignity, and improve the overall well-being of citizens. He also highlighted the training and capacity building provided to healthcare workers to support community vision screening.
Close your eyes for a moment and just imagine being acutely short-sighted or blind. Feel the sudden distance between you and the world. The names on a school book that blur into shapes. The faces of loved ones that lose the detail. The road ahead that becomes uncertain. That chilling sense of disconnection is not just about sight. It is about missed lessons, lost wages, curtailed dreams, the quiet shrinking of a life once full of possibilities. This is why a simple pair of glasses, a timely screening, and a caring hand to guide someone to care are nothing short of transformative.
Chief Global Affairs Officer at Restoring Vision, Ambassador Keisha Maguire, said the program is especially meaningful for her, given her family's background in ophthalmology. She also noted that just 3 months after signing a memorandum of understanding with the government of Grenada, the initiative has already become a reality.
Right now, there's over 1 billion people who live with avoidable sight loss. Not incurable. It is treatable, right? And it is preventable. And one of the most common causes of avoidable sight loss is what we call presbyopia. It is resilience, and this is vision in every sense of the word. In fact, eye health is a critical catalyst to achieving the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development because it contributes to at least 8 of the Sustainable Development Goals.
Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell said he is particularly proud that this is being done through the primary health system and lauded the health minister and his team for their swift action in getting this done.
That the challenge of nearsightedness is real, the impact on persons can be profound, and so we are deeply, deeply grateful for the partnership with Restoring Vision in ensuring that as many as 50,000 citizens of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique can benefit from a simple but impactful and effective instrument that can help reshape and redefine people's lives and perhaps more importantly their view of themselves and their ability to function in the community. So,
Christina John, GBN News.
Grenada is taking decisive steps to address mental health and suicide, with the ministry now fast-tracking a national policy and action plan. During the recent sitting of the lower house, Minister Delma Thomas described the process as a critical turning point for mental health care in the Tri-Island. The ministry, supported by the Pan-American Health Organization, recently held wide-ranging stakeholder consultations. These brought together healthcare professionals, educators, faith-based organizations, persons with lived experience, and community leaders to identify service gaps and propose targeted solutions.
Mr. Speaker, the consultation brought together healthcare professionals, educators, social workers, law enforcement representatives, faith-based organizations, youth leaders, community groups, civil society organizations, persons with lived experiences, and other key stakeholders from across Grenada.
Minister Thomas said the feedback is now under review and will shape a final policy designed to improve access to care, reduce stigma, and ensure coordinated national action on suicide prevention. The new National Suicide Hotline is also in development as part of the plan.
Persons who reach out for support must receive timely and appropriate assistance. Our collective responsibility is to ensure that those seeking help are met with compassion, professionalism, and access to the services they need. No individual should be left disappointed after taking the courageous step of asking for help.
Officials say the upcoming policy will not only set a clear roadmap for mental health services and suicide prevention, but also promote community resilience and support for vulnerable individuals across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The creative art industry has been a major highlight in recent months, with locally produced films breaking barriers while demonstrating the talent seemingly hidden within communities. Independent filmmakers currently on island have lauded the natural talent pool in Grenada, as we hear in this report from Gerard Joseph.
There has been a concerted push to encourage filmmaking and storytelling within Grenadian classrooms, while promoting opportunities for students and emerging creatives. During the filming of the short movies, Sundays, and Cutting Dead Ends, Grenadians, particularly students at T.A. Marisho Community College, got the opportunity to receive hands-on mentorship and to shadow the crew. Faceless Foundation NYC has been working with TAMCC and other agencies to share knowledge and open doors, which included the short films. Its founder, Markelia Forrester, believes Grenada can become a leader in the filmmaking industry in the Caribbean based on the natural talent on offer.
Like I said, a lot of people are coming in with little to no knowledge at all, and they're killing it. Like I said, it's the vulnerability that they're coming with. And acting is all about understanding the story and showcasing the story. And they're doing a great job in showcasing the story. But I feel like Grenadians are also so good at storytelling and just regular conversation and just expression and how they move their faces. So it's kind of just becoming themselves.
Noting the existence of performing arts organizations, Forrester stated that more can be incorporated in terms of an official degree program with TAMCC or stronger performing arts programs within the industry.
I feel like based off of the amount of people that came in from TAMCC who was interested in helping, I feel like there needs to be some other degree, you know what I mean? If there's like professors that need to be flown out to come to teach them, I think that would be beautiful, because I feel like there are lots of people who would love to come to Grenada just to educate and teach and create something new, because I feel like this would be the first of it, the first of something really big coming from Grenada. And I think there's a lot of like industry professionals who would love to do that.
Independent filmmaker Carl Bigby said ensuring that people are prepared for performing arts opportunities is also critical for the industry. The filmmaker says the local talent blew them away from audition to filming.
From the people we picked, we chose for our short film. They went above and beyond. When it comes to hitting their lines, hitting their marks, doing all their actions right when we needed them to do their actions, they were pretty great. Minimal direction was needed, and I think that's another strong reason why we chose a Grenadian cast.
On the technical side, he says he was moved by the quick and forward-thinking methods of all the volunteers.
Well, the local crew working with us has really shined. People are being very proactive and not reactive, which is something that I very much love. I love when people take initiative, proactive, when they just think, okay, this is next, let me do this. This is next, I foresee this.
Bigby believes the talent on offer just needs a channel to blossom, and he commended the interest and participation throughout the process. I am Jared Joseph reporting.
The New Life organization's Skills Exhibition is an important showcase of talent, innovation, and opportunity, demonstrating the impact of skills training on lives across Grenada. Thursday, NULO hosted its skills exhibition at its Palmas St. John campus. Christelina John has the details.
Of the New Life organization in Palmas were buzzing with activities on Thursday as students proudly displayed the skills they acquired through NULO's training programs. Visitors had the opportunity to view exhibits featuring food preparation, craft work, vocational projects, and other practical skills developed through the organization's educational and empowerment initiatives. Chief Executive Officer of the institution, Sister Margaret Yamor, speaking to GBN, said there is a difference between working in an academic environment and working in a technical environment, as the technical requires more financial resources, and that's where the businesses came in. The CEO said yesterday's exhibition was a way of saying thank you to the businesses that continue to support the institution.
Technically, the first is the first, but NULO has had the privilege of working with so many businesses in Grenada, not just during training, but a lot of them are employed. Almost every sector in Grenada has NULO trainees, and what we do usually is behind the scenes. A lot of people don't see what goes on, and so this year we decided to be a little more public. So not just for the trainees to show some of the things they have been learning. There are departments that started only this term, but they're already exhibiting things that they are learning, but also for the businesses to show some of the products they have been supporting us with.
She highlighted some of the displays that individuals were privileged to see.
So we have a number of departments. NULO has 16 departments, but we have only about 6 or 7 of them that are exhibiting today. We have from the cosmetology department, specifically nail and hairdressing, and then we have the businesses that provide the products we use for the trade, so you will see them together with them. We also have computer engineering. They have certain things with robotics, certain things with security and engineering, all that going on. We have solar, electrical installation, and plumbing, and these are supported by Ramdani. We have Southern Electrical, we have EcoBlue, and then we have the Ministry of Climate Resilience. And so a lot of
Sister Yamoa expressed her excitement at what her students have produced and is already looking forward to the next hosting of the event.
Trainees in particular, they just started their training this term, but they're already putting out so much. So I am very excited as to by next year, when we have this again, what they would be putting out, right? We also have the early childhood department. It's one of the technical, most academic programs here because those who do the program are trained to be teachers in the preschools, and so they learn to make teaching and learning materials, write stories, and learn to teach in general. And then there's a center in the middle there where we have recyclable materials turned into treasures. So all kinds of things people would call garbage. We have one sister in that particular department, Sister Therese. They have given her a name. She gathers the trash and makes it a treasure, right? So when you get there, you will see how many things have been made from that. We have the healthcare department. You can check everything health related, right? And then from the supporters also, we have the Ministry of Social Development here.
NULO has long been recognized for providing training and development opportunities for young people and adults, helping them gain practical skills that can lead to employment, entrepreneurship, and greater life sufficiency. Christina John, GBN News.
Coming up in network news, Limlair Solar Plant sets standard for climate resilience in Carriacou, and Energy Minister Karine James unveils E2C2 campaign to drive national energy savings.
Looking for the perfect pre-carnival fete? Then get ready for Rhythm and Spice, a Rotary brunch experience happening Sunday, June 28th from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Enjoy an afternoon of bold flavors, vibrant rhythms, and unforgettable vibes featuring Sakina and the Alpha One Band, plus guest artists and DJs. Early bird tickets are just $200 and available now on GoToFet.com. Dress code Brunch Chic, Island Elegance with Spice-inspired tones. Hosted by the Rotary Club of Grenada. Proceeds support Rotary Community Projects. Rhythm and Spice, Sunday, June 28th, Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Sip, savor, socialize, support.
For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state, to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
Search for brilliance, looking far, asking wide, not realizing it's been right here all along. Makers, storytellers, dreamers shaping color, rhythm, and vision into something only Grenadians can create. But for too long, we've been working in the dark, hidden, overlooked, out of reach. Until now, Goka's Creative Directory brings everyone, creatives, businesses, and the community into one connected space. Find the artist who understands your vision, the jeweler whose craft speaks for itself, the storyteller and musician whose work reflects who we are. Visit us at creativeaffairs.gov.gd. Your next collaboration is only one search away.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads. Inviting all who missed the performances of Lucy's Straw Hat, as well as all who are visiting for the Diaspora Homecoming. Come out and enjoy the final staging of this spectacular piece of Grenadian theatre on Friday, 26th June, 7 p.m. at the Gateway Conference Hall at Point Salines.
I tired of cuckoo and flying fish. Well, I go take the flying fish wings and stick it in the cuckoo and call it flying cuckoo and fish.
Lucy's Straw Hat, a moving drama written and directed by Christy Riggs and inspired by the mysterious disappearance of the Island Queen schooner.
She must be a doctor someday.
Does she want it badly?
She wants it badly. You're developing a criminal mind. Rich man, he'll make him sign for you.
Lucy's Straw Hat. Admission $75. Tickets available at GoToFet or at the door.
We Island Queen God, the mystery of the island.
Football fans and instant cash lovers, it's time to score big with Instacash Golden Goal. For just $5, you could kick your way to a top prize of $10,000. Match any of your numbers to the winning numbers and win the prize shown instantly. With a winning match, check the VAR screen bonus and add that prize to your total winnings. And that's not all. There's a thrilling corner kick triple below, played separately. Match 3 like amounts and win that amount. Or match 2 like amounts plus the soccer ball symbol and triple your winnings. Whether it's the $500 or the big $10,000 goals, grab your golden goal Instacash ticket today and start scoring cash. Must be 18 or older to play.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
It's game on. And you may not be able to predict the scoreline or who will win each game. And you sure can't predict who will be the champion. But what is predictable is that Quartz has what you need to watch the games the way you want to every time. It's game on. Quartz, bringing value home.
This summer, your plans don't have to wait. Take that dream vacation. Experience Carnival like never before. Invest in your education. Renovate your home. Or finally tackle those big plans you've been putting off. With the Ariza Credit Union Awesome August Loan, you can borrow up to $75,000 for any purpose. Dream bigger, travel farther, learn more, improve your home. Whatever your goal, we're ready to help you get there. Visit any Ariza Credit Union branch. Apply today and turn your plans into reality with fast, convenient financing and the trusted service you have come to expect. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future. Loans are subject to approval. Terms and conditions apply. See us for complete details.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Addressing Parliament, Climate Resilience Minister Karine James revealed the new E2C2 campaign designed to educate the public and promote practical energy-saving actions across all sectors. Minister James said the campaign will focus on both public and private organizations, with more than 15 workshops already conducted and over 180 individuals trained.
And we dubbed it as E2C2. This campaign focuses on public education, behavioral change, and practical energy-saving measures to reduce electricity consumption across the public and private sectors. To date, Mr. Speaker, the Renewable Energy Division has conducted over 15 workshops and has trained over 180 persons from government ministries, statutory bodies, and other public institutions, including Carriacou and PC Martinique. Mr. Speaker, the ministry is now preparing to expand this engagement into the private sector, recognizing that businesses also have a major role to play in reducing energy demand, improving competitiveness, and supporting Grenada's wider transition.
The ministry plans to expand the campaign to engage businesses, aiming to cut national electricity use and improve competitiveness.
Mr. Speaker, this work matters because the cheapest energy is often the energy we do not waste. I repeat that. The cheapest energy is often the energy that we do not waste. So that means, Mr. Speaker, every household, every school, every business, every church, every government office has a role to play in using energy more wisely.
Minister James described E2C2 as a cornerstone of Grenada's broader strategy to reduce energy costs, strengthen energy security, and protect the environment for future generations. Meanwhile, Minister James updated the lower house on progress at the Limlair solar plant in Carriacou, which was severely damaged by Hurricane Beryl.
Not simply replacing what was lost, Mr. Speaker. We are rebuilding stronger. The facility has been redesigned with more climate resilient features coming out of the assessment that was done following the devastation. We have taken all of the lessons learned and have implemented that in the new project scope, including reinforced mounting structures, improved drainage for better management of the volume of water, upgraded solar modules, and enhanced civil works. Site recovery, major civil works and solar panel installations are substantially completed, Mr. Speaker, and electrical works have commenced.
She said major civil works and solar panel installations are almost finished, and the battery energy storage system remains in excellent condition. The plant is expected to increase Carriacou's renewable energy capacity and reduce reliance on imported fuel.
Once completed, Mr. Speaker, the Limle Solar Hybrid Battery Plant will strengthen Carriacou's energy security, increase renewable energy penetration, and reduce dependence on imported fossil fuels. It will stand as a clear example of how this government approaches recovery. When climate change breaks, we rebuild stronger. When disaster exposes weakness, we do not reconstruct vulnerability, but we reconstruct resilience.
Minister James highlighted the launch of the Solar for All program, which is already delivering solar systems to vulnerable households in Carriacou. Some families have received electricity for the first time. She called the Limler project a clear example of Grenada's commitment to rebuilding stronger after disasters and ensuring energy solutions reach the most vulnerable. A top European Union official says the Caribbean is now an important route for illegal goods going to Europe. Ambassador Fiona Ramsey, who leads the EU delegation to Barbados and other Eastern Caribbean countries, said more cooperation is needed between the Caribbean and the EU to stop the trafficking of illegal goods. She warned that if nothing is done, the problem could get worse.
The Caribbean is now the key corridor for cocaine and other illicit goods entering into the European Union. And the consequences of inaction for both the Caribbean and Europe are severe. Illicit trafficking fuels violence, it undermines governance, as Stephanie highlighted. It weakens the rule of law, it contributes to broader criminal ecosystems involving money laundering, corruption, and environmental crime. And it notably exploits vulnerable communities, creating cycles of dependency and insecurity that affect both our regions. No country can dismantle these networks alone. The response to illicit trafficking requires sustained cooperation, intelligence sharing, coordinated investigations capable of targeting the full criminal chain, from the trafficking of operations to the laundering of the illicit proceeds. And reinforcement actions have recently demonstrated that traffickers can very quickly in real time adapt their operational pressure. So it reconfirms the need and reinforces the need for a long-term and comprehensive response from the judicial system.
Building upon the regional institutions established by the forerunners of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, Chairman Gaston Brown is urging his colleague prime ministers to collaborate and create new sustained entities for OECS nationals. Brown, the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, made a clarion call to boost regional integration during the opening ceremony of the 78th meeting of the OECS Authority. Gerard Joseph has the details.
Noting the ongoing geopolitical recalibrations and fragmented supply chains, incoming chairman of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, Gaston Brown, says the OECS Commission must be re-engineered into a leaner, faster, and more effective institution. Noting that the Commission must be fit for purpose, Brown highlighted that such conversation has been had with the OECS Director General. The incoming OECS Chairman officially placed a request to the Director General to develop a reform plan that improves delivery, reduce cost, and strengthens the Commission's ability to better serve the people of the OECS. Speaking on the United States' current immigration policy with the Caribbean, the OECS chairman acknowledged respect for the position taken, but noted that bilateral and multilateral relationships continue to suffer.
Our people purchase American goods, use American financial services, and send their children to American universities. We are beneficial partners for the American economy, not adversaries to be restricted.
Brown cited unexplored opportunities for trade within the OECS and CARICOM regions, as well as Central and South America.
But stretching to our south and west lies a hemisphere, or a region for that matter, of 447 million Spanish-speaking neighbors, 40 times the size of all of CARICOM, with whom our commercial ties remain frustratingly thin.
He commended the Economic Commission for Latin America and the Caribbean for consistently encouraging trade partnerships between the Caribbean and Latin America. The OECS chairman is calling for a proactive strategy involving Latin America, hinting strongly at Panama, given the multi-billion-dollar trade route through the Panama Canal.
Central America offers proximity, agricultural complementarity, and established food production chains. An OECS strategy that builds sourcing partnerships with Central American producers, uses Panama as a transshipment point, and develops shared regional emergency stockpiles could fundamentally reduce our cost of living and transform our resilience.
Touching on airlift, Brown said he has advanced a proposal for OECS Air, which would be a dedicated sub-regional carrier leveraged on the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank's unclaimed deposits.
In fact, I'm told that we have about $50 million in unclaimed deposits. These are deposits that people have not owned or requested for over 20, 30 years. They're sitting there, they're not being employed. These should be invested for the joint benefit of the OECS people. A region that cannot move its people efficiently and effectively cannot integrate commercially.
He asserted that there should no longer be any hesitation for acting in the interests of the people of the OECS, and he called on his colleagues to demonstrate their political will. I am Gerard Joseph reporting.
A concerned citizen is sounding the alarm about a growing litter problem on one of Grenada's beaches. It's time for your GBN ISAW.
A good eye catches all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
For months, garbage has piled up on the sand, attracting rats and creating unhealthy conditions. An old boat left for years now holds stagnant water, a perfect place for mosquitoes to breed. The citizen warns, therefore, that this littering not only threatens public health, but also gives visitors a poor impression of Grenada. The plea is simple: let's keep our beaches clean and welcoming for everyone. A strong and welcome appeal indeed. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or through our other social media platforms. That's for GBN ISAW.
When we come back, Grenada poultry farmers train to boost productivity.
just $5. Catch your lucky break and double your money with $25,000 scratchy for the same price. Win easy with money, money, money and electric sevens. Check out these scratch games at authorized lottery agents across the Tri-Island. Over $1.5 million in total prizes and as much as $25,000 can be won on just one ticket of each game. Play Scratch today. Absolutely no draws and no waiting. Just chances at instant winnings. Scratch, win easy. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Life isn't one size fits all. Take me, for example. I like my suits well fitted. Getting a loan should feel like buying a suit. That's why financing at Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited is made to fit everyone. Introducing the Made to Fit loan, financing tailored to your needs. Get 100% financing to buy or build your home, purchase land, or get that brand new car. Plus, get up to $50,000 unsecured. And to make sure your loan fits, Co-op Bank is trimming your loan fees by 50% and covering 30% of your legal fees.
Oh yeah, nice.
Don't adjust your life to fit a loan. Get a loan that fits your life. Visit us online or stop by any retail banking unit today. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada, sports aren't just a game. They're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Have you been thinking of purchasing a water tank? Now is the time. Our tanks are built tough, UV resistant, food grade safe, and is designed with thick, durable walls to prevent leaks and cracks. So whether it's for your home, your farm, or business, we've got the perfect size. We've made owning your tanks easy and affordable through our partnership with Ariza Credit Union. Visit On The Spot Hardware, choose your high-quality water storage tanks, and contact Ariza Credit Union.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
The Ministry of Agriculture White Potato Production Initiative is an OECS sub-regional project aimed at reducing Grenada's reliance on imported white potatoes, which in 2025 had an imported value of over 4.5 million EC dollars. The White Potato Production Initiative is part of the Ministry of Agriculture's food security drive and is being undertaken with the simultaneous cultivation of other crops such as sweet potatoes, pineapples, coconuts, carrots, and other vegetables. Other OECS countries like Dominica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines are already at an advanced stage in white potato production, with Dominica completely cutting the import of white potatoes during the first quarter of 2026. Grenada is now preparing to advance production for better output in 2027. The Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, ensuring food and nutrition security for all.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Poultry farmers across Grenada are set to benefit from a 2-day training initiative aimed at improving the management and productivity of their operations. Brooding management and post-hatch feed management are the two main areas covered in the 2-day session. Kristalina John has the details.
Nugent Bernard, retired livestock officer in the Ministry of Agriculture and vice president of the Grenada Association of Poultry Producers, is of the opinion that poultry production in Grenada could have been further advanced than it is at present. He was speaking to GBN against the backdrop of an educational session involving poultry farmers focusing on brooder management and post-hatch feeding practices, two critical areas in the successful rearing of young chicks. The training program is designed to equip poultry farmers with practical knowledge and techniques to better manage chicks during the early stages of development, ultimately contributing to improved survival rates, healthier flocks, and increased productivity. He said feeding the brood properly is the right start, and result is less mortality and better profitability.
Okay, so presently poultry production in Grenada, as I see it, I would say has a lot of potential. But over the years, I do not think we have made the kind of strides and progress that we should make. And there are a number of factors that are responsible for that. And key among those factors is the management aspect of poultry production. And that is what we're really trying to get at present. We have other factors like feed and feed quality, cost of feed, and everything, capital investment. But I believe from where I sit is that if farmers are able to master the management aspect of it, then a lot of the problems will be eliminated. And the key problem is brooding management, that is taking care of them in the first 14 days, and what we call post-hatch feed management.
The first session was held on Tuesday at the T.A. Marisho Community College, TAMCC campus in Maribor, St. Andrew. The second session was held today at the conference room of the Melville Street Fish Market. Bernard said he is willing to render his expertise to the association with the intent of carrying out a farm-to-farm survey to gather statistical data. He expressed disappointment in the level of participation from some entities.
The disappointment with the 2-day training is that we do not have what we call some of the big farmers. To me, I'm getting the impression that some of the what we call big farmers, they really kind of different when it comes to training. I don't know if it is that they know what they need to know, but one thing I do know, on the ground, what is happening on the farm could be a lot better, big or small. Yeah.
One participant who's been involved in the poultry industry for the past 11 years said today's dialogue was a refresher for her, and she encouraged farmers to first find established markets for their produce before embarking on such business.
It's just something to remind you
of how to take care of your chicken when it comes. Because at times, you get complacent in what you're doing with your chicken. So that is just remind you to bring you up if you're still doing what you're supposed to do. To me, before you start to do chicken, you're supposed to look for your market. So don't go and buy chicken because you hear somebody doing chicken and you go and buy chicken and you tell yourself you will get a chicken sale. You're supposed to look for a market before you do that. So when you look for a market and you get a market, then you tell yourself how much birds you will do because you have a market.
The training workshop engaged farmers from the 6 parishes on the mainland. The initiative formed part of ongoing efforts by the association to strengthen poultry production and support farmers in adapting best practices that can enhance efficiency and output. Christina John, GBN News.
Stay with us. Sports is up next.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Life's about to pop. I wanna play with Cash Pop. Life's about to pop. Oh yeah, with Cash Pop. Pick your number 1 to 50. See your price right when you play. 5 jars a day, come win easy. Cash Pops. One number, that's all you need. Win up to 2,500 indeed. Life's about to pop. I wanna play with Cash Pop.
Must be 18 or older to play. NLA supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Great Friday evening to you, sporting fans. We begin with action in the Grenada Football Association, or GFA's Women's League. They're set to resume this weekend with a highly anticipated triple header scheduled across the island. All three matches will kick off simultaneously at 4 p.m. on Saturday, promising an exciting afternoon of competitive football for the local sports fans. At Queen's Park Rangers FC will play host to Paradise FC in what is expected to be a fiercely contested matchup. Meanwhile, Victoria Park will take center stage for the second fixture of the day, featuring a clash between SAFL and Honved FC. Rounding out Saturday's league action, Eagles SS will go head-on against the Christian Strikers at the full playing field. And still with football, a dominant start to the Premier League season that sees Paradise FC leading the pack with an impressive record of 4 victories and 1 draw. The front-runners boast a league-high score difference of 11, establishing themselves as a team to beat in these early weeks of the tournament. St. David's FC sits firmly in second place, accumulating 10 points over their first 5 appearances. That would be 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. Queen's Park Rangers FC, they remain dangerously in third place with 9 points, keeping a flawless undefeated streak of 3 wins and 1 draw across just 4 matches played. The FC Cameron holds on to the 4th position with 7 points, maintaining a balanced record of 2 wins, 1 draw and 1 defeat. Defending champions St. John's Sports find themselves in 5th place with 6 points, plagued by a string of 3 consecutive draws. Hard Rock FC matches them on 6 points, but they sit in 6th due to a negative score difference. Hurricanes FC takes 7th place with 5 points, while Honved FC struggles in 8th with 3 points. And at the bottom of the table, Sam Spartans and SAFL desperately need a turnaround, as both clubs languish with just 1 point each from 5 games played. Moving now to Premier League, where action kicks off on Saturday evening with 2 crucial fixtures under the lights. Hurricanes FC will host St. David's FC in an important clash at Alston George Park. And that's with kickoff time scheduled for 6 p.m. SAFL will look to start their climb up the leaderboard when they meet Hard Rock FC at Victoria Park from 7 p.m. 2 more games will take place on Sunday evening, both sharing a simultaneous kickoff time. League leaders Paradise FC will look to extend their advantage at the top of the table when they play FC Cameron at Progress Park at 6 p.m. Honved FC and Sam Spartans will go head-on at the Roy St. John playing field, which also kicks off, remember, at 6 o'clock. Meanwhile, the Golden Boot race heats up the individual scoring chart, highlighting stellar attacking performances across the league. Cedral Lewis leads the Golden Boot race with a stellar tally of 7 goals. Shermeen Williams is hot on his heels in second place with 6 goals. And that includes a memorable opening week hat-trick. Jamal Gittins and Kimo Sampson round out the top scorers, tied with 3 goals each. Turning now to cricket, the West Indies recovered to end day 2 of the first test against Sri Lanka on 271 for 5 in Antigua. And after moulding Sri Lanka out for 308, the West Indies top-order batsmen built a patient, disciplined foundation against the new ball. However, the Sri Lankan bowling attack fought back aggressively in the afternoon, triggering a sudden middle-order collapse that put the home side under intense pressure. The highlights of the day were an unbroken 103-run partnership between Amir Jangu and captain Roston Chase that completely wrestled back the momentum. Jangu anchored the innings flawlessly to hit his maiden test 50 and finished the day unbeaten on 78. Chase provided exceptional support by rotating the strike and punishing loose deliveries, ending the the day on 42 from 105 balls. Their vital century stand safely guided the West Indies to stumps without further damage to leave the match finely balanced. So a high-stakes thriller is locked and loaded as the West Indies women, meanwhile, face a do-or-die clash against Ireland women tomorrow, Saturday, with a spot in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup semi-finals on the line. The math is simple, yet brutal for the Maroon Warriors. Win and they punch their ticket to the knockout rounds, while England has already cruised through Group B with a flawless record. The battle for the final remaining semi-final slot has developed into an absolute dogfight. A devastating upset defeat tomorrow would leave the West Indies World Cup dreams completely out of their own hands, forcing them to pray for an England victory over New Zealand later in the day. The tension in Group B has reached a fever pitch, with three nations neck and neck. West Indies women narrowly hold the coveted second-place spot with 4 points and a razor-thin neutral net run rate. New Zealand and Sri Lanka are breathing down their necks, tied at 4 points each and ready to capitalize on any slip-up. Ireland women, sitting at the bottom of the table, have nothing left to lose and are hunting for an historic spoiler victory to close their campaign in style. Match 27 of the group stage bowls off at 2:30 local time. So those are the latest sporting highlights for you. Remember though to stay with us. Diedra Sealey will be back with the latest regional and international developments. All for now, Tony Julian here, wishing you a safe and Christ-blessedly wonderful weekend.
Now for your regional and international news. Hundreds of people in Venezuela are trapped under collapsed buildings after two strong earthquakes hit areas in and near the capital, Caracas. More than 230 people have died and hundreds of buildings are damaged. Many people are still missing as rescue teams search for survivors.
Rescue efforts continue across Venezuela on Thursday as hundreds remain trapped under rubble, with many still unaccounted for. The devastation follows twin earthquakes that struck the day before in and around the capital, Caracas. The U.S. Geological Survey says the toll is likely to rise into the thousands. Venezuela's health minister on Thursday said more than 230 dead have been received by medical centers. He did not give a total number of casualties. Officials earlier said hundreds of people remain trapped, with around 250 buildings damaged or destroyed. The quakes hit a country already strained by years of economic turmoil, leaving infrastructure fragile, while aftershocks complicate rescue efforts. One man recalled how he was pulled out alive.
I was in the building for 4 hours until I was rescued by someone from the civil defense, or I'm not sure. They didn't have many tools. They couldn't find the chisel, the drill, the grinder. They went at it with their nails. I also helped because they passed me a tool, and it saved me because I had a lot of furniture in my home that protected me from the wall.
Interim President Delcy Rodriguez visited La Guaira State, one of the hardest hit areas.
We have requested international assistance. The first rescuers arriving from the Dominican Republic are about to land, and in the coming hours, the rest of the countries and the international community will arrive. Our best wishes, all our hope, and all our prayers are with the lives of Venezuelan men and women.
El Salvador and Mexico sent crews and rescue teams on Thursday to provide aid. The United States has pledged support and moved to ease sanctions, authorizing transactions related to earthquake aid that would otherwise be prohibited.
Scientists are working quickly to create a vaccine for the current Ebola outbreak, as there's no approved vaccine for this strain. The Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovations is supporting research by Moderna, Oxford Vaccine Group, IAVI, to find a safe and effective vaccine.
It may look like any other laboratory, but IAVI's Design and Development Lab in the U.S. state of New Jersey may hold the key to unlocking the next Ebola vaccine. It's one of just 3 research organizations to receive funding from the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness, which was established after the last Ebola outbreak.
It's actually one of the vaccine viruses.
It's the only one that isn't looking to make a profit.
Actually, there's a lot of pressure to do it fast, so we're constantly hearing accelerate. How quick.
Scientists like Christopher Parks want to end the current outbreak in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. It's being caused by the rare Bundibugyo strain of the virus.
As a nonprofit research organization, IAVI is willing to study diseases major pharmaceutical companies won't, but they rely on donor funding to do so.
That frees us up to really focus on providing vaccines and other products that focus on those individuals that may be located in regions of the world that are not profitable for pharmaceutical companies to really combat.
IAVI's researchers are making the vaccine using what's known as viral vector technology. This uses a virus called VSV, which is harmful to animals like horses, cows, and pigs. Humans do not get sick when infected with VSV, but the virus still triggers our immune system to fight it. So scientists are adding the Bundibugyo strain of Ebola to the VSV in the hope that the same response can help humans to build immunity.
The people in our labs are working night and day to bring this virus into production, and once we do that, we'll be able to make the material that could be used in clinical trials in the regions of the world where this outbreak is spreading.
But even working around the clock, they say the trial of a new vaccine is likely still 6 months away. Kristen Salumi, Al Jazeera, Jersey City, New Jersey.
We'll be right back with a recap of the headlines. In this evening's headlines, Guav Fisherman's Birthday Stage Show cancelled amid police directives. Grenada becomes the first in the OECS to launch nationwide Vision Care initiative. Energy Minister Karine James unveils E2C2 campaign to drive national energy savings. And National Mental Health Policy and Suicide Prevention Plan fast-tracked. Regionally, Venezuela rescues underway after deadly earthquakes. Internationally, scientists rush to make Ebola vaccine for new outbreak. In sports, unbroken 103-run partnership revives Wendy's after middle order collapse. Plus, busy weekend in the making in GFA Women's League. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. I am Diedra Sealey. That's the news. We'll see you again. Good night.